All right, right now you're in no contact for a few days, weeks, or maybe months, and you're wondering when does no contact start working. You're a little bit hesitant if it even works at all. You're not sure that your ex even feel it. And let me tell you, they do feel it. Maybe not as intense as you feel it right now, but they do feel it because you're not forgetting about the person that you loved and had a relationship with like that. Never, ever, ever. In today's video, we're going to cover 5 main factors that will have a lot of effect on the effectiveness on the no contact in your relationship. My name is Coach Goldman, and I'm here to help you master the top 3 areas of life, which is love, health, and wealth. Today we're talking about love and the no contact rule and when it works. Let's go to today's presentation. No contact is a powerful tool for healing after a breakup, but its effectiveness varies from person to person and depends on several factors where we are going to discuss today. And I wanted to emphasize that this is a tool for healing after a breakup because it's not just a strategy to get your ex back. It's a strategy to get you back. It's a strategy for you to take this time for self-reflection, healing, and growth. Because something went wrong in your relationship and you got to realize that. You got to fix it. You got to fix yourself before you go back into this relationship or move on to another relationship. Everything in your life would eventually circle back to you. You are always there. You take yourself everywhere you go. So make sure that you take this time to work on yourself and understand that you've been granted a gift here. This is a gift of time for you to work on yourself. Now, the first factor is your actions. The way that you handle the breakup when it happened and the way you conduct yourself will make all the difference. All the difference. If when your ex broke up with you, you lashed out or you lost your center, that will be a determined factor. There will be that can make a lot of damage and actually delay the time for your ex to actually feel that they miss you. So if you did this, just understand it's going to take a little bit of time. It's not done yet because you can still save it, but understand that this is one of the determining factors. The way you conduct yourself now, this is the most important thing. And I did many videos on what you should do during no contact, which means you don't check their social media, you don't talk to other people about them, you just withdraw your energy, which leads me to number 2. This is your energy. Everything you do that is out of sight will dictate the energy that you send to your ex. I talked about it many times and I want to talk about it again because the energy you send to your ex will keep them connected, will keep you guys connected. And your ex broke up with you because they needed time away from you right now. If you grant them this time, they will have time for self-reflection. If you don't give this time, they don't have time for self-reflection. And if they don't have time for self-reflection, they don't have time to miss you. They don't have time to understand what happened here. So don't push. The more you push, the more you'll push them away. So the no contact starts working when you give enough time and enough space. And you take this time and space for yourself and you leave your ex alone. One thing that is really important when it comes to no contact, when your ex will reach out to you, you have to be so cool, calm, and collected that you don't talk about the relationship. You talk about them. Hey, how you doing? What you been up to? How was your time alone, your reflection time? And make sure that your ex was not with no one else after you. If your ex was with somebody after you, it's done. It's done. And I will not help you get them back. I will help you heal, but it's done. It's done. And I'm going to say it again. This is done. It's not a no contact. This is done. I know I said it 10 times already, but I really want to understand that because sometimes when an ex breaks up with you and they're with someone else, you want to apply the no contact rule to make them sorry for their actions and you're kind of punishing them. But the truth of the matter is, my friend, that you're punishing yourself. not them, with still carrying and giving them energy when they just moved on with someone else. And yes, they might regret it and come back, but hey, they had the chance to be with you, they blew it, and you're not a punching bag. You're worth more than that. Now, number 3, the length of the relationship. Generally, the longer and more significant the relationship, the time will take for no contact to start working. Oh, the time. Yeah, the less time I meant to write here. The less time. For shorter relationships or less intense connections, it takes more time due to lack of emotional investment. So the longer your relationship was, the less time it will take for your ex to feel your absence, to feel that they miss you, and for them to break no contact. Again, there is no guarantee for 10 days, 20 days, 31 days. There is no time. When it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no time. It just is, and you need to accept it. Don't follow strict rules when it comes to time, because when the matters of the heart, there is no time. The heart does not know what the time now. You know, if you feel happy, sad. Yeah, this is the main two emotions. Number 4, your ex feel relieved. No contact starts working when your ex feels relieved from the pressure and has time to process and reflect. Yep. So when they feel relieved, what happens is that the anger just alleviate. And then it's time for them to really reflect. You know, when you're angry and somebody tells you something and you lash out, and then you're calm and you say, oh my God, I wish I didn't said it. I wish I didn't do that. But you don't see it at the moment because you're very emotional. So for your ex, it's exactly the same. When you're giving them the space and you pull away, you pull back, you withdraw your energy, they feel relieved. And once they feel relieved, this is where they can actually start the reflection process and the missing you process. But you cannot be there when it happens. You got to be away for this to happen. You got to be away. I know it's hard, but this is the only way to shift the energy dynamics between you and your ex. And if you want this to work, they got to win you back, which means they got to initiate a conversation of getting back together. They initiated a conversation of splitting apart. So getting back together needs to be their idea too. It cannot come from you. It cannot. You cannot initiate this conversation. And don't even try, because you will just, this will cause you a second heartbreak. Number 5, personal resilience. Everyone copes with breakup differently based on their individual resilience, coping mechanism, and support system. This is a very individual process that everyone goes through, and everybody goes through this differently. Everybody is the same. Every breakup is different. This is why I'm telling you guys, if you need my help with your breakup, with your specific situation, talk to me. I got the link in the description below so you can book a call, one-on-one video call with me, when I can see exactly what is your situation, exactly what you need to do. We're going to build a game plan for healing and for growth, because probably this is not the first time that this thing happens to you in your life. How would you like it to be the last? And I can help you do that, because I know how to help you see you for who you are. Because right now you're a little bit foggy, but I got you. So if you need help, drop a comment below, or book a call with me, or even send me an email to paz@pazgoldman.com, and I got you. Something to keep in mind, that it's very important. I really want you to understand that. No contact makes your ex anxious about losing you, prompting them to reach out and connect with you, even if they don't explicitly say that they miss you. We're human beings. We have emotions. And they had an emotional connection with you. It does not go away that quickly, my friend. It's not. You feel it. They probably feel it. Not the same intensity, but they also feel it. Allow them the time to feel the anxiousness. Because the more you will push, the more you'll push them into avoidance. After breakup, your ex may be afraid of rejection. And remember when we talked about that rejection breeds obsession? They're afraid that you're going to reject them as well. So they will look for an excuse to reach out, even if they don't explicitly say that they miss you again. And this is where they're going to initiate the direct approach, when they're going to send you a direct message, but in an indirect way. When they will ask you about your dog, will they ask you about your mom, will they ask you about your job, something that is completely irrelevant to your relationship. Because they have to ask you this indirectly. They cannot tell you, hey, I missed you. Want to come back together? Would you have me back? No. They broke up with you. They are vulnerable right now. They are at the weakest. They are at the weakest position. So they must proceed with caution. Give them the benefit of the doubt that you don't know what's happening, and have them start to initiate the conversation of getting back together. No contact can have lasting impact on an ex, even after years. So don't fight the breakup. It sometimes after years. Now, I don't want you to wait years, but I just want you to realize that the heart knows, the heart feels, and emotions they're not going away that fast. So be patient with yourself, be patient with your ex, take the time for self-growth, reflection, work on yourself. If you need help with healing, I got the Phoenix coaching program, the link in the description below, that will help you heal your broken heart, and not just heal, also growing. Because I say it all the time, you don't just go through breakup. Most people just go through breakup. Some champions grow through breakups. Make sure that you're the one that grow, evolve, and become the best version of yourself, because now you have the time to do that. And also you have this breakup energy. Use this breakup energy to elevate instead of destroying yourself. Sending you much love, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do this algorithm stuff, and I will see you again in the next video. Adios.